Hello Libra. Thank you for tuning into your love read. For the main part of the read, I'm using the Libra Tarot. It's by Renata Lechner. For the supportive card, I'm using the Magical Spell cards by Lucy Cavendish. Okay, already shuffled. Relationship first, single second. Oracle cards come out as needed. I want to pull this top one up, but it's face down. So I feel like we'll leave this here and see if that needs to come out, because I'm getting this stop, but I want to pull this last one. I'm just going to leave it face down here. It might be like a hidden element here. Now, when you're dealing with this situation, I'm getting that this person you're in this relationship with, whatever, you get the Two of Cups where you're standing. You love this person. You're in love with this person. Spiritually, you have the Ace of Cups. Like, I'm getting your head over heels with this person. Head over heels in love. If this reading is hitting, that's one of the big pieces here. You're head over heels in love. However long you've been together, however long it's been, it's head over heels is what I'm getting. Like, just can't help yourself. Now, what is going on with them is a good question. Because I feel like they're communicating towards you. This reminds me of somewhat of Gemini, but it's definitely different. They got the Queen of Swords. They're telling you something. It feels like it's coming through very cold and just pretty factual, to be honest. Which is not always the case with this card, but that's what I'm getting for this reading. And then with the Hanged Man and the Study, they're standing in a spot where they don't know what they want to do. They seem to be in a spot, this reminds me of Gemini really strongly, but I feel this is different. I feel like they're telling you that they don't know about how they feel about this relationship. But they're definitely in a moment where they're trying to understand what they want. And they're really trying to look at the relationship a little deeper. They're trying to decide if this is really what they want for the rest of their life. This reminds me of Gemini, but this is definitely different. I get that, but when somebody says that, to me, it always feels rough. And it feels rough right here, too. But they're honestly telling you that they don't know what they're going to do next. They're not happy with something. They're not satisfied with something, and they're wondering what they need to do to correct that. And that's what the Hanged Man is about. And the Study is like they're looking for answers, but I feel like they're talking with you, but they're searching their feelings. They're like looking what other possibilities are out there. They're questioning if this is really a problem. They got the Hermit here next too, so I do see like they're truly doing internal searching. Like they're truly trying to understand like how do they feel about you? How do they feel about this relationship? Do they want this? Because I feel like that's their question. Do they want this for the rest of their life? And they seem to be questioning it at this point for some reason. Now, I'm seeing on your side the Queen of Wands. You realize they're questioning this, but I don't feel like you're taking this laying down because you love this person head over heels. And I feel like you're activated in the sense of like you need to do something to remind them of how good it is, how good this relationship really is. And I feel like you're very activated to do that. And what your empowering card is the Three of Pentacles, because I feel like you're really working at this relationship. And I feel like this is what helps is because you're actively getting in there and you're reminding this person why they're in this relationship and why this is a good relationship, like why they are happy to be with you. You're very active with this because you're not taking this laying down because you're very much in love with this person. You're not going to let this go without a fight. And the challenge card here is the Six of Wands. I'm getting the fact that this person is communicating with you is kind of a gift. Because some people would just quietly let things fester and let things fall apart and not explain how they're feeling, and then it's just too late. And there's just the situation crumbles and dies. In this situation, the challenge card is for you to see that this is your victory moment, to know how this person is feeling. The fact that they're communicating with you gives you that moment so you can correct it. Like, I feel like this is an empowering moment for you. This is very interesting to me. Because I feel like you're making the best of this. You're reminding this person why they love you. You're reminding them. You're reigniting that. You're pulling that forward. And you're making them feel good and like reminding them why they like being with you. Spiritually, they got the Two of Pentacles. This is your partner. They're really They're really trying to weigh this out. I feel like they're trying to weigh this out. I don't want to say balance it, but weigh it. What do they like about being with you? Why would they want to leave? What happens if they leave? What happens if they stay? Because their challenge card is the Death card. Do they really want to end this? That's their challenge card. Like, do they really want to do that? And it's the Death card is a major arcana. This is important that they're questioning this now. This is one of four. Actually, they have 4 major arcana cards. This is important for your partner to really think about what they're doing in life, where they are in life, and who they're with. Because I feel like they're getting ready to really commit a little deeper, which I feel like that might be strange for some of you, because you might be like, we've been in a relationship for X amount of years, like, why are they feeling that way now? But I'm getting like it's almost like when some people like retake their vows, like it's kind of like that. Like they're getting re-engaged in the situation, they're getting re-energized about it. It's like to them, the commitment or connection may have been wavering. The connection, I feel like is a better word to say, it may have been wavering. But this is reinvigorating that and strengthening it and reminding them of why they're with you and why they love being with you. And this is saying this is the challenge card. They need to really question what would their life be like if they did end this situation. They need to question it because I feel like by posing that question to themselves while also communicating it to you that they are questioning that, this reignites this flame. This revitalizes and strengthens this connection they have with you because I feel like it's been dwindling. And this is reigniting that. This is strengthening this. This is actually good. And I feel like the Libra energy might be able to connect with this a lot better than me. And I'm saying that because I'm a Pisces in this. Even the last one I just did, when I felt this energy come in, I'm just like, oh my lord. But I'm feeling like you actually thrive through this. I feel like you make something out of this. You make this really good. Like, this is not something that tears you down. This is something that kind of spurs you to action. And you're like, I'm not giving this up without a fight. And I'm going to show you and remind you why you love me. And you successfully do that. Because what makes things better is like they're spending time with you. You're working at this. You're reminding them of why they love you. They got the Sun card. And I'm getting this whole thought of moving on, they're letting that go. They don't want to move on. They're letting go that thought. Like, it doesn't seem to last that long before you remind them, like, hey, you love me, and this is why you love me. Like, I feel like you're really bringing it forward. You seem to thrive in this situation. I think I'm only baffled because the sun is in Pisces, the moon is in Pisces. Right now when I'm doing this reading, I'm a Pisces. As a Pisces, this would not go well with me. But the Libra energy thrives on this. Like, you make the most of this and you reinvigorate this relationship. You push it, you really get it going here. You just thrive. I'm really impressed. I'm really impressed by this. Because as a Pisces, I'd be like, oh my god, I'd be like down and out. I'd be done. I'd be crushed. Like, I'd be done. But you thrive. You make something out of this. I'm impressed. I really am. Anything else here? Alright, I feel like the relationship part we're done with. This was face down, the magical powers. You really do make the most of this situation. You have the power here to turn this around. I feel like you're going to anyway. This is kind of the card like I was ambivalent to pull out because they're saying you're going to do it anyway. It's kind of like a redundant message because it feels like you're not going to let this pass away. You're not going to let this disappear because you love this person. I'm impressed. I really am. I'm just like, wow. Like, that's impressive. Instead of being held down by a situation, you face it, you handle it, and you make it better. In a peaceful way, too, at that, it seems like. Now, let's do single Libras. Messages for single Libras. Empowering information that shows them the truth about what's happening and helps them move forward in the way they want to move forward. These cards are a little bit stiff, I'm noticing. So I'm going to just kind of try to see if I can get some more fluid motion here. Okay, let's see what we got. Alright, messages for Libra, single Libra. I pray for these cards to match up with what's down here as necessary to bring empowerment and enlightenment where necessary to help the people who watch. Alright, I'm not going to prejudge this. Let's just go, because I do feel like it's good, but I'm trying not to prejudge it. Let's just go with it and see what you got. I don't usually do this, but I'm almost feeling like you're dealing with a water sign. Doesn't mean you have to be. I'm just feeling this is somebody who's emotional and seems to be very connected with their own emotions. They know how they feel type person. And they're very open to express it. That's the first thing I'm feeling here. Because I'm getting in the past, you got the Nine of Pentacles. You've seen this person. They feel passionate to me. They feel very expressive with that. And I feel like this is a good energy. That's what I'm getting from this card. I'm not going to go into the stereotypical meaning of it. That's what's connecting here, so that's what we're going with. This person, I feel like you're watching this person, or you have been. And with the Nine of Wands here, you've been paying attention for a while. They do get your attention. You do feel that little spark. You would like to be with this person. But you're kind of like, does this, the way this person is, does that really work? Is that really conducive with my life? Like, would this be a great thing and we'd get along really well? Or would this be too much for me? And would I find it like just overwhelmingly too emotional? And I'm getting the Seven of Pentacles with the, is also matching with the Nine of Wands. Like, the Seven of Pentacles is like you've been thinking about it. Possibilities, how could this go? Would this work? Would this not? Is this a good idea? Like, the Seven of Cups is making me feel like you've given this a lot of thought about how many different ways this could go. And I'm getting with the Nine of Wands is like, you're at the point where you're like, I'm sick of thinking about it. I should either like try to make something happen here, or I should just kind of stop thinking about it. One of the two. Because I feel like you're at this point where you're like, I don't know if I really want to do this yet, but I really feel like I'm at the point where I should either try to make something happen here, or I should really just let it go. And when it comes to this person, I'm getting two cards here in the center. The Ten of Pentacles happens first. I'm getting the, it seems like there's a friendship here. And I feel like the two of you get along in a friendship manner. But I'm also getting the Five of Cups right after. You're still, even like right now, you're at this point where you're like, there's a couple good parts, like there's some good things here, but I'm just not sure if the emotional part here is going to work. Because there's something about the emotional connection. You're feeling this person might be just over-emotional, or for you, they're over-emotional. It's just maybe more than you really want to deal with. Especially if it becomes a romantic relationship, this is going to be a constant thing, and you're just like, that could just kind of burn me out. I don't know if that's for me. But you're also kind of like, but I feel attracted to this person, and I do, like, you do see them as a good person is what I'm getting, and you're attracted to them. You're just wondering if it would burn you out to really be in a relationship, because you're thinking they're a little over-emotional. In truth, it just might be the way they are just might not match how you are. I don't feel like they're over-emotional, but just might be more than you want to deal with. That's coming from a water sign, I'm a Pisces, so just to be fair, I'm like, you know, defending water signs here. But no, I think you understand what I mean. Like, I don't feel like you're judging this person like, you know, they can't handle life or anything like that. Just that for you, it just might be a bit too much emotion for you. It just might be a bit too much. And the Five of Cups here is telling me that you are attracted, but you're just like, I don't know if this is really a good idea. I don't know if I really should get involved with this person. Now, that seems to be the current spot. What's coming in next, I'm getting, is the Ace of Wands with the Romance card. And I'm also connecting with this wheel. The wheel is at the top saying at some point here, the wheel is going to turn in your favor, and I'm getting there's a romantic connection with this person. A romantic moment happens. I'm getting like this person just acts really nice to you. You seem to be very close to each other at the moment. It seems like one thing leads to another, and then there's some type of either communication or moment that happens, and a romantic moment happens. A romantic moment, the Ace of Wands happens. It just, the wheel turns, and I'm getting the feelings between the two of you are obvious between the two of you, and I'm getting like some type of courtship begins. True? Good. Now this happens, and I'm getting like, this is where the Eight of Pentacles pops in for you. Because you're like, at this point, it's already happening. Where is it going? Because I feel like you're quick to recognize the passion, like you're already starting to get involved with this clearly. It's already happened. The passionate moment happened. The courtship is starting to go forward. And you're quick to realize, like, if I don't want this, I need to nip this in the bud now. Because this is going to happen otherwise. This is going to turn into a relationship if I don't nip this in the bud now. And you got the Eight of Cups, the Eight of Pentacles saying, you've got, this is your last ditch out. This is the last chance to ditch out without really causing a big problem. If you say, you know what, I don't think this is going to work out, you can walk away and it should be fairly okay. Fairly okay. And this is in the environment too, I'm feeling this. But I'm seeing that that's how it's coming forward to you. That kind of confuses me. Because I'm getting this person, how this courtship is going, they're definitely, no, that's how this is supposed to come through. Like, this is your last time to, like, ditch out. Like, you're getting it. It's very clear to you. I'm getting it again. It's very clear to you that this person that you're seeing, this courtship, like, even though that's that romantic moment, it's not long after that where you realize, I need to either nip this in the bud and shut it down now, or this is going to happen on its own because this person is going the relationship road. They're already kind of expressing that that's what they want. And I'm getting that's here with the Eight of Pentacles in the environment. Like, they're expressing that's what they want. You're just basically at that pinnacle just before it happens. This is your moment. Either, you know, cut it quick and move on, or it's going to happen anyway. There's not going to be like a left, there's not going to be a dickering around about it. It's either going to happen or it's not. And if you don't want it to happen, you need to cut it right there. Right there. But what I see happening, just to be fair of what I'm seeing here, you got the Page of Cups with the organization. I'm getting this seems to be going forward, but the organization with the Page of Cups is like, I feel you're slowing it down. And I feel like the organization is like you're cutting back how often you can see each other. I feel like you're putting in roadblocks, like you're creating them in certain ways. You're putting them in place to keep a buffer between you and this person where you can still see each other. You can still go forward with the relationship or however this is going forward with you, because I'm feeling like it's cementing it in as a relationship pretty quickly, to be fair. But you're putting in roadblocks so you can put distance between you and this person. And the Page of Cups is here. I'm getting like you're really starting to bond with this person. But the roadblocks seem to be helping. And I'm getting the organization with the Page of Cups here. I'm getting that these roadblocks you're putting to keep you apart so you can handle this person's emotion. It's bittersweet because it helps you have a breather. It helps you keep some distance so you can handle this relationship. But on the other hand, you really don't like the fact that you have to do that because you'd like to be with this person more. It's just this is what you need to do to handle that level of emotion. Because it's a lot. I feel like it's a lot. You need a buffer. You need a break every now and then. And this kind of like this balances that out for you. So you're going forward, and I feel like this is one of those things over the next few months. It's where you're either going to get to the point where you can do this is okay because of the person and you do have love for them, or you're going to be like, this is too strenuous. I don't like this. This is uncomfortable. This is a challenge, and this isn't for me. So over the next few months, you're going to either go left or right is what I'm getting, because you need a few months to experience this to decide whether this is right for you or not. Is that good? All right, I feel like we're done there. All right, so I'm going to wrap that up there. Thank you for watching. If you'd like a direct reading from me, go ahead and shoot me an email, jamesforastral@gmail.com. That's James, the number 4, astral@gmail.com. Thank you.